There is an error because there is a mistake in terms of the function names. Here I define the function name as add numbers 3. However, when I call the function, I call it as add number 3. So it's a mistake here. Just delete S. So it's will be okay with that. Okay, compile. So this is the input. So you can, as you can see, okay, the next value for display in the console screen is total for the first function calling 20, total for the second function calling 20, because this is due to the input 5 and 15. Okay, so 5 and 15, so the when compiler go through this line, so what will happen is it will go to where this add number 3 has been defined. So we'll go to the function definition and we'll just add the value for first number, which is 5, and second number is 15. Okay, based on the input we made just now. Okay, so total will hold the value of 20 and we'll return total. So at this moment, add number, the function calling add number, will hold the value of 20 and it will be assigned to total. So that's why when we try to print the value of total, it is based on this current the current initialization assignment, which is total, will get the value of 20. Okay, and then for the next output, it is based on this function calling, which is add number 3. So whenever compiler look at this function calling, so it will go to where the function has been defined again, and will assign where the result of first number and second number, which is 20, to total, and return back to add number. So at this moment, add number will hold the value of 20. So when we try to print the result for this calling, that's why we get 20, because add number is holding value 20. So these are two ways of how we can utilize this type of function, which is function that will return value but will not receive values. Okay, next, there goes the same thing on how we can work with a function that will return a value and we receive values. Okay, will work similarly, something like using parameter here. Okay, and we will return the value of total. We are using with this function will return value and we receive values. So in this case, the parameter that we use here is C and D. Okay, so how we can call this function that will return values and receive values? So we can also similarly with the previous way, which is we have to rename this function to add number 4. Integer add number 4. Okay, but the difference is here we need to send values. It's either we are sending first number, second number, or we can also send actual values, just like we used to use here. Okay, we can use any either technique or either ways here. You want to use by variables, or you want to put actual values here. it is up to you as a or up to the requirement. Okay, so here similarly, when we do the function calling, we need to, for at number 4, we need to send values here. Let's say we send different values this time. Okay, and all. Forgot to get this number. Let's say 5 again, 15. Okay, so we can see that there will be different result here. Instead of 20, like the previous example, we got 21 for the second function calling, because we are sending different values this time. 7 plus 14, that is 21. That is how we get the last output for total. So that is how function, different types of function will work for us. So that is all. If you have any question, you may ask me later. You can DM me if you have any question regarding on this function. I hope with this explanation will give you a very good understanding on how we can utilize and manipulate function in our program. So thank you. Enjoy.